this one's 1 away from the x-axis, so it's going to reflect over here. This vertex is 1 away as well. This vertex is 1, 2, 3, 4 away, and on the -2, so 1, 2, 3, 4 away. Okay, now I'm going to connect my vertices, and I have my new triangle. Now, in order to rotate about the origin, I need to label off my coordinates. So for here we have -1, -2. Okay, I'm actually going to write them on the board so you can see a little bit better. Okay, so my coordinates after I reflected are -1, -2. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, -5, -1, and then I have -3, -4. Is that correct? Or is that -2? -2, -1. Okay, so those are my new. After I reflect the triangle, these are my new vertices. So new vertices. Okay, now when you do the 90 degrees counterclockwise, okay, you need to remember there's 3 steps. You're going to swap, okay, these two values. So instead of being -1, -2, now we're going to have -2, -1. We're going to swap these two. Now we're going to have -1, -5. Swap the 2 with the 4. We're going to have -4, -2. Okay, that's the first step. Now the last step that we need to do is, actually I should have done this. The second step we need to do is take our x's and multiply them by -1. -2 times -1, so all of these. So -2 times -1 is going to give me a +2. You don't do anything to that, just bring it down. -1 times -1 is just going to be +1. -4 times -1 is just going to be +4. Okay? And so this is what you would get after you rotate 90 degrees counterclockwise. Let me plot that for you. So now we have 2, -1. Let me use a different marker. So 2, -1 is right here. 1, -5. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, 5. 1, -5. And then 4, -2. Okay, so that's where your new triangle would end up. Can you see that? Now, the last step that it asks us is dilate by a scale factor of 1/2, parentheses, multiply the coordinate of each point by 1/2. Okay, so that's our last step. You don't need to be recording the steps on here, like the triangles on here. What I just want is the end points. So I'm going to erase everything except the last step. Okay, and so I'm at 2, -1, 1, -5, and 4, -2. Okay. Now it says multiply each of these by 1/2. So I'm going to take 2 times 1/2. -1 times 1/2. 1 times 1/2. -5 times 1/2. And 4 times 1/2. -2 times 1/2. 1/2. Okay? So 2 times 1 is 2 over 2. Negative 1 times 1 is negative 1 over 2. I'm sorry, this is, yeah. And then 1 times 1 is 1 over 2. Negative 5 times 1 is negative 5 over 2. 4 times 1 is 4 over 2. Negative 2 times 1 is negative 2 over 2. All of these, for the most part, can be simplified. 2 divided by 2 is just 1. So I have 1 and negative 1/2. 1/2 and negative 5/2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. And negative 2 divided by 2 is negative 1. So all of these get simplified. Okay, this one stayed the same. This one stayed the same. This one stayed the same. This became a 2. And this became a negative 1. So these are the new coordinates of the triangle that she created. So you can plot those on here. I'm not going to go ahead and do that. You guys should be able to do that.